Yes, I know. Cartoons taught us cats drink milk, snack on tuna, and live their best little whiskered lives. Reality check. Your cat is not a tiny furry human. They're more like a dramatic roommate with a very sensitive digestive system and zero shame about throwing up on your favorite rug. Some foods look harmless, but will have your cat's stomach filing a formal complaint, and they can rapidly go from, "Aw, a treat," into, "Oh no, vet." Toxic food alert number 1. Milk. Let's retire the cartoon idea of cats sipping milk like tiny, classy grandmas at tea time. In real life, milk usually isn't a treat, it's a bathroom emergency. Most cats are lactose intolerant. That means they don't have enough lactase, the enzyme that breaks down lactose, the sugar in milk. This often happens after kittenhood, because once cats stop drinking their mom's milk, their bodies basically go, "Cool, we're done with this forever." So when they drink milk later on, it can lead to an upset stomach, diarrhea, and vomiting. If your cat is a dairy fan, there are safer options. Cheese and yogurt tend to have less lactose than milk, so some cats handle them better. A tiny bite of cheese or a small spoon of yogurt once in a while can be a fun little special snack moment. But keep it small and watch closely. Some cats can tolerate a little dairy, others will still get an upset stomach. If you notice any discomfort, it's a no-go for your fluffy friend. One more thing, no matter how much you love ice cream, it's not a good idea for your cat. Along with lactose, ice cream has sugar, and that can cause diarrhea and other digestive problems. Your cat doesn't need a triple scoop sundae situation. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Toxic food alert number 2. Raw meat. Raw meat might sound like the ultimate wildcat meal, but it can come with some very unwelcome extras, like bacteria. Raw meat can carry harmful bacteria such as Escherichia coli and Salmonella. If your cat eats contaminated meat, they may show signs of food poisoning. Instead of taking that risk, a safer option is to freeze the meat and then thaw it before feeding. This can reduce a significant amount of harmful pathogens and lower the risk of contamination. Also, don't forget about bones. Small bone pieces can get stuck in your cat's throat or cause damage to the stomach and intestines while being digested. Basically, crunchy doesn't always mean cute. Dangerous food alert number 3. Chocolate. Chocolate is seriously dangerous for cats. We're not talking about a mild tummy ache. Chocolate can cause major heart problems and other scary symptoms. If a cat eats chocolate, signs can include fast breathing, an irregular heartbeat, and even seizures. Imagine your cat having a medical emergency just because they found your hidden snack stash. There's real science behind this. A 2017 study in the Journal of Veterinary Medicine discussed the toxicity of theobromine, a compound found in chocolate that is especially dangerous for cats. It's fine for humans, but a cat's body can't handle it well, so chocolate should always be kept out of reach. Toxic food alert number 4. Citrus fruits. Citrus might smell fresh to us, but to your cat, it's more like, "No thank you human," in fruit form. Even a small bit of citrus can upset your cat's stomach and cause vomiting or diarrhea. But repeated exposure can lead to more serious issues, including depression of the central nervous system. And here's the wild part. Even the smell can be a problem. Citrus essential oils, like the ones people use in diffusers, can be harmful to cats. Cats have a super sensitive sense of smell. What smells clean and zesty to us can feel overwhelming and stressful to them. So it's best to avoid citrus fruits and citrus fragrances around your cat. Their nose will thank you. Toxic food alert number 5. Onions and garlic. Onions and garlic are a big danger for cats. Even a small nibble can cause serious harm. Just a bite can trigger hemolytic anemia, a condition where red blood cells break down. This can cause weakness, fatigue, and rapid breathing. It doesn't matter if onion or garlic is raw, cooked, or powdered. They're all risky. So if your food has onion or garlic seasoning, don't let your cat just try a little. Cats don't do a little the way we do. Toxic food alert number 6. Raw tomatoes and potatoes. Raw tomatoes and potatoes can make your cat feel very unwell. If a cat eats them, you may see lethargy, confusion, and even changes in heart rate. The problem is solanine, a compound found in higher amounts in the green parts of tomatoes and in raw potatoes. Cats can't metabolize solanine well, so it can lead to those unpleasant symptoms. In short, keep the raw stuff away from the little gremlin. Toxic food alert. Number 7. Yeast dough. Yeast is great for bread and terrible for cats. If your cat eats yeast dough, it can keep rising inside their warm tummy like it's auditioning for a baking show. That can cause bloating, severe pain, and even life-threatening complications. So if you're baking, treat dough like it's a guarded treasure. Your cat may act innocent, but they absolutely have kitchen heist energy. Toxic food alert number 8. Grapes and raisins. This one surprises a lot of people, but grapes and raisins can be extremely dangerous for cats. Even a small amount can trigger sudden kidney failure, which is life-threatening. Signs can include lethargy, vomiting, and drinking way more water than usual. And the scariest part? There's no known safe dose. Even 1 or 2 grapes or raisins can cause major harm, so they should be kept completely out of reach. Toxic food. Alert number 9. Caffeine. Caffeine might be how humans become functional, but for cats, it can be a serious toxin. Caffeine toxicity can cause increased heart rate, hyperactivity, breathing trouble, tremors, and seizures. A tiny lick of coffee or tea probably won't cause severe harm, but stronger sources are much riskier. Coffee grounds and tea bags contain concentrated caffeine, and if a cat eats them, it can quickly become a real problem. Toxic substance. Alert number 10. Alcohol. Alcohol is dangerous for cats, even in small amounts. It can cause digestive upset, confusion, breathing issues, coma, and even death. Cats don't have the enzymes needed to break down alcohol efficiently, so it builds up fast and can become toxic very quickly. So yes, no just a sip, no just a taste, and definitely no tiny cocktail for the tiny man. Keep alcohol far away from your cat, always. Toxic food alert number 11. Canned tuna. Canned tuna sounds like the ultimate cat luxury meal, but too much of it can turn into a "Houston, we have a problem" situation. The big issue is that tuna alone isn't a complete diet. It doesn't give your cat everything they need, especially important nutrients like taurine and vitamin E. Without those, your cat can run into serious health problems, including heart trouble and even vision issues. So a small bit of tuna once in a while is usually fine. Just don't let it become the main menu, or your cat will be living the tuna-only lifestyle, with a very non-glamorous ending. Toxic food warning. Number 12. Coconut flesh and water. Coconut might be a tropical dream for humans, but for cats, it's more like, welcome to Stomach Drama Island. Coconut products, like coconut flesh, oil, milk, and even coconut water, can upset your cat's stomach and cause diarrhea. Why? Because cats don't have the right enzymes to properly break down certain compounds in coconut. So instead of refreshing treat, their body goes, "What is this? Why is this? Please stop this." Bottom line, keep the coconut for smoothies, not for the kitty. Toxic food alert number 13. Nuts. Nuts may look like harmless little snacks, but for cats, they can be surprisingly rough, especially macadamia nuts. Even small amounts can make your cat sluggish or lethargic. Nuts can also cause vomiting, and in some cases, may trigger tremors. Another issue is fat. Nuts are packed with it, and while humans can handle that better, cats are much more sensitive. A 2019 study pointed out that the high fat content can raise the risk of pancreatitis in cats. Pancreatitis is inflammation of the pancreas, and it can cause loss of appetite, weight loss, and dehydration. Basically, your cat doesn't need mixed nuts. They need mixed naps. Toxic food alert number 14. Salt. Salt makes our food tastier, but for cats, it can be seriously dangerous. If a cat eats too many salty foods, it can lead to salt poisoning, also called hypernatremia. And that's not just a little tummy problem. It can cause scary neurological symptoms like confusion, seizures, and even passing out. In severe cases, it can be fatal. So skip the salty snacks and stick to cat-safe food and treats. Your cat doesn't need chips, they need vibes. Toxic food alert number 15. Avocados. Avocados are a hard no for cats. They contain persin, a toxin found in the pit, leaves, and even the fruit itself. Humans usually aren't bothered by persin, but cats can be. If a cat eats avocado, it can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and an upset stomach. And in more serious cases, persin can lead to breathing trouble and fluid buildup around the heart. So yes, avocado toast is for you, not for your furry roommate who contributes nothing to rent. Toxic food alert number 16. Raw eggs. Raw eggs can be risky for cats, even if they look like pure protein goodness. The biggest concern is salmonella. Raw eggs can carry this bacteria, and if your cat ingests it, it can cause severe vomiting, diarrhea, fever, and dehydration. There's also another issue. Raw egg whites contain avidin, a protein that can interfere with biotin absorption, a B vitamin that helps with skin and coat health. Over time, a biotin deficiency can lead to skin and fur problems. If you want to share egg, cooked eggs are the safer option. Same protein, way less chaos. Toxic food alert number 17. Cherries and plums. Cherries and plums come with some sneaky danger for cats. For cherries, most parts of the plant are toxic, especially the pits, stems, and leaves. The ripe fruit is the only part considered safe, but it's still best to be cautious and keep the plant pieces far away from curious paws. Plums are risky too. Their seeds, stems, and leaves contain cyanide, which can be toxic if a cat ingests it. And plums can become even more dangerous when they start to wilt, because the cyanide concentration can increase. So if fruit is looking sad on your counter, it's not just past its prime. It's, please don't let the cat near it. Caution food number 18. Popcorn. Popcorn isn't exactly toxic, but it can definitely cause trouble, especially the store-bought kind. Pre-packaged popcorn often has preservatives, flavorings, and additives that can upset your cat's stomach and lead to diarrhea or constipation. If you ever want to share, the safest option is homemade air-popped popcorn with no butter and no salt. Even then, only offer a tiny bit and not often. Also, popcorn can be a choking hazard because cats don't chew like polite little humans. They inhale snacks like furry vacuum cleaners. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps other cat lovers discover our content. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below, and consider subscribing to the Wise Animals channel for more informative videos on understanding and caring for our feline friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.